Celebrations erupted in Colombian capital Bogota as hundreds of people celebrated that historic moment they have been waiting for years. People from all ages jumped, raised slogans and cheered the signing of a historic peace accord between the government and left-wing FARC rebels. The deal comes after 52 years of conflict. The accord was signed in Cuban capital Havana after 4 years of negotiations. The two sides had signed a bilateral ceasefire in June, paving the way for a final agreement. The war between Colombian forces and FARC rebels has killed an estimated 220,000 people. Tens of thousands have disappeared and millions fled their homes because of the violence. The peace deal comprises 6 agreements. They cover justice for victims of the conflict, land reform, political participation for ex-rebels, fighting drug trafficking, disarmament, and the implementation and monitoring of the accord. Under the peace deal, the FARC will begin moving its estimated 7,000 fighters from their jungle and mountain hideouts into disarmament camps set up by the United Nations. The FARC will then become a political party. Its weapons will be melted down to build 3 peace monuments. Special courts will be created to judge crimes committed during the conflict. An amnesty will be granted for less serious offences, but it will not cover the worst atrocities, such as massacres, torture and rape. Those responsible for such crimes will face up to 20 years in prison, with lighter sentences if they confess. The deal will now be put before the voters for ratification on the 2nd of October. Most opinion polls suggest Colombians will back it. President Juan Manuel Santos is fighting hard for years, given fierce opposition from powerful sectors who think the only solution is to crush the FARC militarily. Santos was re-elected in 2014 on the promise of a peace deal.